The Global Innovation Index for India has been improving consistently throughout the last 5 years. India has been very successful in developing those sophisticated services that are technologically dynamic and can be traced internationally. In 2015, India's rank in the Global Innovation Index was stood at 81 position, and then in next year 2016 it improved to the latest 66 on that time, and then 2017 it was 60. 2018 it became 57, and in 2019 it became 52. That shows that currently in 2020, in the year of pandemic, it is 48, and now it is 46 in the 2021. So these are the gradual improvement in this Global Innovation Index from 81 to 46, the jump of almost 35 rank. That shows that India continues to lead the world in the ICT services, the exports indicator, and that holds the top rank in the other indicators such as domestic industry diversifications and the graduates in science and engineering. India's innovation performance in those above scales, the average for the upper and middle income group in the 5 of the 7 innovation pillars, that scores below the average in the pillars of infrastructure and creative outputs. And the economies alone for the Turkey, Vietnam, India and the Philippines that are systematically catching up. Beyond China, these 4 particularly large economies that together have the potential to change the global innovation landscape for the good, for the betterment. And India is keen to develop this innovation scale that can drive to the advancement in the technology, advancement in the whole economic prospect. And this result in last 5 years shown that India are potentially become a more innovative hub or become a more innovative nation that can deliver a better innovation, and we can produce those innovative ideas, innovative models that can be used for the advancement in technology. And the top 5 origins of the scientific output, that China, US, United Kingdom, Germany and India, of course, that saw all that the lower growth in 2020 than in 2019, and considering that the 2019 growth rates were exceptionally high, and the federation and middle income economy that hosting the top with big growth seen in Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore and many other innovative cities, that innovation has been the key driver for India's economic growth. India is about 90 unicorn, home to the 90 unicorn with a total valuation of 285 billion US dollar. The miraculous number of 46 unicorn with a total valuation of 94 billion US dollar has been added in 2021 alone. This is a very positive sign, very important parameter to judge the power of India's innovative ideas, the importance of those startup ecosystem to build, to grow, and that will ultimately influence the India's technological journey, that a single year alone can able to produce the 46 unicorns with a valuation of almost 95 billion US dollar. And it's also strengthening the startup ecosystem. That result ultimately shows the other investor, other angel investor to put the money, pump this money into the Indian economy, and that shows the potential of the startup ecosystem that can found in India, only in India, because of those massive innovative ideas. And this incubation center that holds the key to enhance the pace of the startup. The survival rate of the startup is marketing better, supported by those incubation center. The growth of the startup that also been throwing the new opportunities for the component of the startup ecosystem and all the constituent of the startup ecosystem, for the angel investors, venture capital fund, media, the startup clubs, various other service provider, mentors, training companies are also going to thrive this situation to take those advantage to ultimately boost those startup ecosystem and that are facilitate them to bring their businesses in the shape before they reach out to be the world important component for the startup ecosystem. In India, the most incubation centers are hosted by an academic institute funded by the Department of Science and Technology, and they have given the access to the government agencies as well as to easy to reach those expert angel investors. Give a strong boost to the India's growing startup ecosystem. The January 16 will be celebrated as a National Startup Day, and that the day in May 2016, that particular day in January 16 was the Startup India campaign was launched by the Prime Minister. And this startup will be the backbone of the new India. The many areas where the startup fraternity can play a major role, including the electric vehicle charging infrastructure, defense manufacturing, cheap manufacturing offers, and the drone industry, while interacting with the 150 startups during the Startup India Innovation Program, and that was the Department of Promotion of Industry and Trade. The startup operation in many sectors like EV charging infrastructure, the defense manufacturing, the cheap manufacturing, and many other. Those 46 startups will turn the unicorn last year, more than doubling the total tally to 90 in a single year. Thus, the country is very much soon to going to hit a century. The India is totally changed using those technological advancements, the technological ecosystem, more precisely the startup ecosystem that can change the way we live, the way we thought, and how we survive in the next 20-25 years. That could be the game changer for India's economy, for India's technological drive, the progress of this startup ecosystem. It's totally dependent and totally has been revolutionized in this startup platform in the next coming 10 to 15 years. And this Global Innovation Index has already shown its progress for the last 5 years, for the continuous improvement from 81st rank to the 46th, and more will be improvement, more better result will be shown in the coming years. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Keep watching.